Less than pay data end equals 346 data start equals 85 greater than. So here's the latest buzz. Teachers and doctors in England have just been handed a 4% pay rise for 2025. Sounds like good news at first, right? But the situation is more complex than it seems, and the reactions across the public sector are anything but uniform. Less than P data end equals 809, data start equals 348, greater than. Let's break it down. The government accepted recommendations from pay review bodies and agreed to give doctors, dentists, teachers, and prison officers in England and Wales a 4% increase. Resident doctors, who were at the center of multiple strikes in 2023 and 2024, are getting a little more, a 5.4% average increase, thanks to a £750 top-up. But for other NHS staff, including nurses and midwives, the pay bump is just 3.6%, which hasn't gone down well at all. Less than P data end equals 1318. Data start equals 811 greater than. Health unions are up in arms. The British Medical Association, that is BMA, called the offer to doctors woefully inadequate, saying it barely dents the years of lost income due to below-inflation pay deals. They're preparing to ballot their members over potential strike action again. Nurses, represented by the Royal College of Nursing, that is RCN, say it's grotesque that they've been given even less than doctors. The RCN's frustration is boiling over. They're talking about consulting members on whether to strike. Less than pay data end equals 1752. Data start equals 1320 greater than. On the education side, unions welcomed the 4% increase in principle but raised serious concerns about how it's being funded. The Department for Education has pledged £615 million to help schools with the rise. But schools are still expected to make up part of the difference through improved productivity and smarter spending. Education unions argue that means real cuts, fewer resources, larger workloads, and possibly job losses. Less than paying data end equals 2007, data start equals 1754, greater than. Let's not forget inflation, which just rose to 3.5%. That puts the 4% pay rise into better perspective. It's just slightly above the inflation rate, so in real terms, it may only feel like a tiny bump, if not entirely neutralized by rising living costs. Less than OP data end equals 2399, data start equals 2009, greater than. The political context is also heating up. Critics argue the Labour government, which ended major public sector strikes last year with significant pay increases, has opened the floodgates to continued demands. The Conservative opposition is calling them out, saying this year's round of pay rises, mostly higher than the 2.8% the Treasury budgeted, lacks accountability and long-term planning. Less than pay data end equals 2627, data start equals 2401, greater than. On the flip side, ministers are defending their decision, claiming it's a balanced approach. They point to cost-saving measures within departments and assert frontline services won't suffer. Still, the unions aren't buying it. Less than P data end equals 3003, data is last node equals data is only node equals data start equals 2629, greater than. So, while a 4% rise might sound decent on paper, it's sparking serious unrest across essential public services. The NHS could see fresh strikes, and schools might face resource cuts. This isn't just about percentages, it's about fairness, funding, and the future of our public sector workforce. The next few weeks could be pivotal in shaping how this all unfolds. Stay tuned. Stay subscribed for more videos.